What's going on, YouTube? My name is Ralph.
And my name is Chapat.
And together we are the
JPs.
We want to thank you guys, as always, for tuning in to our channel, Two Hearts.
One beat.
And we thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Be sure to leave the comments below. We appreciate your comments. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. Let us know how you feel about what we've been talking about so far. One way that you can help us and spread the message is to tell a friend.
And another friend.
To tell that friend.
And all your friends.
So we can continue to get the message out there.
Spread the message, yes.
Yeah. So, this is actually our 10th episode. Man, we've been getting it in for about 10 episodes, man.
I would say we've been posting consecutively for 10 weeks.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, we've been posting consecutively for 10 weeks. You like that better?
That sounds a little better.
So we've been posting for 10 weeks. And today we have a real cool topic. So, Chapat, what are we talking about today?
So the past few episodes, we've talked about dating. We talked about arguments in a dating relationship. We've talked about breaks as well. But we're going to take it a different side today. So let's say the relationship is going great, a few months in. And you're thinking, man, should I introduce this person to my parents?
Ooh.
So in today's video, we'll talk about our experience in introducing to my parents.
Okay.
And also give our take on when should you introduce your significant other to your parents?
It's a really good question. Really, really, really good question. And today we're going to take a bit of a cultural approach to how we answer this question. As you can see, I'm repping my shirt here. You know what I'm saying? Haiti. This is where my story begins. So, I was born and raised in Haiti. I like to say that I was born and raised in Haiti. My wife doesn't like when I say that because I came to the States when I was 10. I was raised there.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
I was there for 10 years.
I'll let you have it.
It's where my seed was planted. That's where I grew. That's where I learned my fundamentals. Okay. So I was born and raised in Haiti, and my wife was born in Haiti and moved to the States when she was a little bit younger. But even though we lived in the States at a young age, we still grew up in traditional Haitian households.
Very traditional Haitian households.
Very traditional. So there's a lot of standards, there's a lot of traditions and culture that still applies to our life today. And in the Haitian household, when you bring somebody home to your parents, it is a big deal. Huge deal. Huge. Big ordeal.
Yeah.
It's serious.
So I remember when I introduced my parents to Ralph. So of course, prior to, Ralph, I had Ralph talk to my friends, my close friends, and talk to my sister, get him, reel him in a little bit. And then it's like, okay, now my parents. I don't know if you were ready.
I was ready.
So my parents, the minute I told them about Ralph, they were like, okay, well, we need to meet his parents.
That's right. It's because they saw in me a noble and worthy man.
They didn't know you.
Okay. Yeah, keep going.
But anyways, not to take that away from you. So when we set up the meeting for Ralph's mom and Ralph and I to go down to go visit my parents, my mom, she took the whole feast. So she had somebody help her. Yeah. And I mean, the table was a spread.
Yeah, they killed 5 goats, 3 chickens, and 2 cows. Awful. One man.
Oh, please. An amazing spread. It was not that much.
Yes, it was.
Sure, it wasn't.
Okay, keep talking.
So it was an amazing spread. And so they even had a representative. I'm like, why are we having a representative
from the White House?
You are elaborating this story.
Okay, my bad.
And so, we talked, and, my dad, he goes, well, I can marry you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, he did.
Wait a minute.
He did. Yeah, it's good.
Wait a minute, sir. Yeah. Because what?
He saw in me a noble, worthy man. But he was, man, my boy was so excited about, because for him, it's, if you bring somebody to my house,
it's serious.
You ready.
This is marriage.
Yeah.
This is the engagement.
Yeah. Now, every Haitian household is not like that. But traditionally, when you bring someone to a Haitian household, you are saying that this is serious. And also, get ready to be investigated. I'm talking about, Haitian moms are, when I say top level, I'm talking like top level CIA ordained, FBI trained operatives. And they will ask you questions like nobody's business, man. I still remember Chapat's mom asked me a question, and I didn't even understand the question. It was such a good question. I didn't understand it till after I answered the question.
Good question.
Well, it was a question. I thought it was a good question. And her question to me was, She asked me, do you and your sister have the same skin tone? And I said, yes, ma'am, we do. And I didn't get it.
I did.
Well, you did, because that's your mom. Mm-hmm. But I had never heard of a question like that before. And what she was really asking me is, do me and my sister share the same daddy? Listen, man. And there was a bunch of other questions that came up.
Trying to figure out your background.
She was trying to figure me out, man. Like, she was really trying to make sure that I'm not out here playing games with her daughter. So they take it seriously. Now, if we take the cultural concept out of it, you should introduce your parents to your significant other when you feel like this is a serious relationship.
Yeah. It's definitely not. We don't recommend it's something that you do up front as soon as you maybe are official or you're exclusive. You decide, okay, I'm going to introduce him to everybody.
Right.
We don't think that's a great idea or a great route to go about it. You know, understand the person a little more and see where you want to take this relationship out. So definitely recommend, get to know the person. Don't rush into it, because in the beginning of the relationship, there's that euphoric feeling. So you're excited and you want to introduce this person, but slow down in regards to the introduction, especially for the parents. Examine things first and see where you wanted to go.
Yeah, we don't like to put time frame on things, but I was reading this real cool article, and it was saying that you should know within the first 6 months or so if this relationship is serious or not. I think 6 months is reasonable. So about 6 months in, weigh this relationship, consider if it's worthy of continuing, and then at that point, you can introduce to the parents. Because for me, I can't wait for the day that my daughter brings a boy or man to the house. I can't wait. I don't even have a daughter. And that's going to take some time. But I can't wait for that day to happen. Because I have played this in my head. I know the questions I'm going to ask. And I have more questions to come. Like, I'm about to tear this little boy up.
I can already see it.
Me too. Me too. I can see it. But whenever that day does come, I am hoping that someone that she finds to be serious. Because people get attached.
Very quickly.
People get attached. Sometimes, man, it can be harder to break up with the family than it is to break up with the actual person.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what we would recommend is when you find your relationship, when you've deemed your relationship to be a serious relationship, then you can introduce people to the parents.
Yeah, and of course, that's not to say that you can't tell them that you're seeing someone, but let's hold off on the introduction, on the formal introductions.
Yeah, because I can't wait for my daughter to bring some dude to the house so I can tear him up. But when she does, it better be something serious.
So, of course, there's no set time frame. There's no set date or any stamp to put on there, but you'll know, wait for the right time. Don't allow that person to start building a bond with your family before you know if you want to build a bond with them.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's really good. So that's our take on when you should introduce your family to your significant other. We took a little cultural route to it, but again, even if you're not of Haitian descent, tell me what your story is like. Comment below, let us know. What was it like when you first introduced? Tell me this. What was the weirdest thing that happened when you introduce your significant other to your parents? And comment below and let us know. I'd love to hear your story. So we thank you guys for tuning in. Continue to watch the channel. Yeah, check out my watch. My watch getting sick, man. Continue to watch it and continue to share with your friends and family. Again, thank you. This has been Two Hearts, One Beat. We'll see you guys next week.